punished over the road. That's a brute of a match.
A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, now then, that time here, batters should get a few here.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh, yes, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Good shot. A beauty.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Perfectly timed.
That really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Gill, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs to be on target. Treyas ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. And gone. Brilliant catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. In the infield. That one's gone. Oh, great running.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
And face up. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That is quite extraordinary. Rohit, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Rohit goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. This is in the air again. Clears the fielder, and that is 3 off 3. It's raining maximums. Absolute carnage.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6, and the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Power and precision in that shot.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Singh is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. That's out. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Misses everything. Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
That ends a massive power play. Not their biggest over, but still a large over regardless. They can really attack the field now as it spreads out. The captain needs to really think about what they do with that field now.
Goes over the top with that shot. Great shot through the gap. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. India weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep with some serious work to cut it off.
It doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Great shot.
Too wide, too much room, came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot, just raced away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings. Was heading for something special. Good wicket.
Straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice solid defensive shot. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the...
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Charming. There's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
19 runs added there. India 161 for 6.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
On that nicely, good defence. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned. Caught right on the boundary. Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
No. Terrible shot. End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 171 for 7. The right armour is coming into the attack from the city end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Pinged off the bat.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4. Needs to be on target. Patted away. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 10 runs added in that over. India are 181 for 7.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Abbott with a huge appeal. Yada in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Abbott will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Back out and put away. Pulled that with great power. It's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Yep.
Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will he reply?
Dug that out well. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Smacks that away through the gap.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Yeah.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Well, now, that could be out. the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the City end.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will the bowler respond?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, there was a bit of width on offer, and it was full too. Nice shot.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beautiful catch. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great catch. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Yadav coming in.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 8 for none. Trace, the spinner, coming into the attack. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Beats the field with a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Finds the fielder with that shot. gully. Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs added in that over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the city end.
And went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Bit of shape on the way through. Marsh happy just to watch it go by. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
That's a big one. Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts. Going with pace now. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Warner drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia 37 for none.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go.
Marsh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
one for the crowd.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
They've scored all the way over for 6. Marsh, classy square drive.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Australia 52 for none. Thick edge. He's quick onto that in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Huge edge. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Marsh watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Huge. That has flown.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. Australia are 87 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better. This has been a good innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. End of the over, 7 off it. Australia are 94 for 1. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field.
still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Great shot through the gap. Massive outside edge. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
With the field spread out, the batters have done really well finding boundaries and running.